But if you think you've had a bad Monday, you think you've had a bad Monday? Well, here's what I got in my mail this morning. I go to the mailbox, okay, coffee in hand, bathrobe out of The Sopranos. I get the mail. It's left over from Saturday. I spaced out. I didn't even want to look at it. I'm about to throw out the junk mail, and I look at one. And what does the bottom of the envelope say? It says free. Free. Prepaid cremation. Details inside. I said, what? They got to be kidding. Where'd they get my name from? Now, I was afraid to flip the envelope over to look at the return address because I feared it would say courtesy of the U.S. government. I thought, is this the latest in Obamacare? They're now targeting conservatives with envelopes on prepaid cremation? Well, then I started thinking about the satirical possibilities. I thought, this will be the ultimate Obamacare for all of the people over the age of 50. And then it'll come with messages on television. It's the right thing to do. It's the green thing to do. Free government cremation. Do it. Do it for your neighbors. Your neighbors are doing it. Do it for the earth. Do it for the children. Have yourself green cremated and donate your ashes for organic compost. Details inside from the federal government. Of course, there'd be disclaimers such as, this applies only to the white wing, because in the words of Louis Farrakhan, only white wingers can be cremated. All others will get Obamacare until the age of 110. Of course, I realized this was only a fantasy. So I proceeded to open the envelope. Now, I'm going to do something live. I didn't open the envelope. I'm opening it right now on the Savage Nation because I'm going to get into the news later, but I'm really curious. How'd they get my name for free cremation, I wonder? So I'm opening the envelope, and here's the letter from the Blank Society in Pine Island Road, 5th floor, Plantation, Florida. Dear Michael Savage, for a variety of reasons, more and more people are choosing to plan for memorialized cremation over traditional funeral arrangements. And the numbers are increasing every year, ! Cremation just makes sense because, it allows families to conduct simple personal services at their own expense. It's much less expansive. It has less impact on the environment. I told you, I knew it would be in there, I swear. It allows families to plan for a dignified resting place, to memorialize their loved ones and provide closure. I'm not making this up. Signed Adolf Hitler. No, I'm not kidding. It's not signed Adolf Hitler, but it may as well be. I mean, they're pushing crematoria here. Simple, economical, and dignified. It just makes sense. Trademark. With everyone moving around these days, placing a loved one in a local cemetery may not be as functional as it used to be. Folks are finding that a meaningful service can be held without the need for a fancy and expensive funeral home. I'm not making this up. There are several advantages to making your arrangements now. First, you lock in today's price. Secondly, you protect your family from falling victim to pressure to overspend, also known as upselling, at a time when they're emotionally vulnerable. Instead, when the time comes, that means when you drop dead, your family is simply left to concentrate on what's important, helping each other to get through their grief, get through your will. Finally, arrangements may also qualify as an exempt asset when filing for Medicaid assistance. I swear to God, I wasn't far from the truth. Look! It says arrangements may also qualify as an exempt asset when filing for Medicaid assistance. Then it goes on. Like we said, cremation just makes sense. If you're not interested in spending your family's inheritance on embalming caskets, vaults, markers, fancy funeral homes, or cemetery property, then we have the answer, and blah, blah, blah. Signed, A. Hitler, no, somebody else. P.S. Sometimes deaths happen before you have had a chance to put plans in place. We stand ready to assist at a moment's notice should you need immediate help. And, of course, it's made on recycled paper. And then it says on the bottom, wait, please accept our apologies if this letter has reached you at a time of serious illness or death in your family. Printed on recycled paper, signed Al Gore. You know, Al could get into, since he's lost the global warming scam, he's lucky if he gets out of the country without being arrested. I think Al Gore should go into the cremation business. It's somewhat related to global warming. You know, he could sell the compost. He could sell the compost of your body.